So you said, was it yesterday or the day before, that your purpose is in life, you've decided, is you want to help people.
Mm.
So the interesting thing about helping people is that you have to have something that's messed up about you. Like, I mean, look at Bobby. I mean, what happened to him? And he's still the same dude. It's just he can't feel anything from the nipples down, but nothing's different about him. He's the same guy. Is that so? Your wounds become your strength. So the difficult things you went through, whether it was a divorce or things you learn in relationships, or having a mother that's worked for a life coach for the last 6 or 7 years, and so she has to constantly listen to what that guy says, and you can't, what you observe, you participate in, and so that's flowed down to you, and you're a nice person, you're a kind person, you're very empathetic, you see both sides, and you want to help people. And you're helping people now, whether you realize it or not, by sharing your experiences and sharing the wisdom that you've acquired in your 19 years so far. You don't talk like most normal 19-year-olds, and that's why your friends all came to you for advice. You have that gift. And like I remember, like when I was working with your mom, we had a guy that came in to fix a printer in the office, and it struck me then, it's just when I would get around other people, they would just start telling me their problems or what was going on. And so this guy starts telling me about his bad marriage and his unhappy relationship, and I was just hoping this guy would fix my printer so I could get my work done, because I couldn't print anything out that I needed to.
Yeah.
And so whatever reason, I just gave off that kind of vibe where people just came and sat down and started sharing everything with me for whatever reason. And you have that same gift. It's innate in you. And so everything you've learned, everything you've overcome, it's now you know how to do it. Mm-hmm. And so somebody that's back where you once were, you can hold their hand and lead them through it, and that adds value.
Yeah. And there's also like a lot of things I don't know, and there's a lot of things that more people have gone through that I haven't gone through. And I feel like my purpose is to learn from everyone around me and learn from everyone's past pain and trauma, and to try to figure out like a solution to solve that pain and trauma.
And you put that solution into a book, in an audio book, because that's how people consume it, whether it's in the gym or in their car or sitting in a living room under a little lamp at night reading and highlighting and making notes, because that has value. And you get compensated based upon the value that you bring to the marketplace. And so all your experiences that have shaped you, that's valuable, because there's a lot of people out there that are where you once were that don't know what to do. And you know exactly what to do to help them get through it. And that's why you write about it, you talk about it.
Yeah.
You turn it into a business.
True.
It's just it picks you. Your purpose kind of picks you, but it's like you have to be open to it, and because you have to explore things. You got to see what you like. You got to move towards the things you see that you like. And then sometimes when you do things that you like, it kind of sucks. And then you try something else. And as long as you continue to follow what feels right for you inside, for me, anytime I listened to my intuition, it always worked out great. And anytime I didn't, it's like the results were not that great. And some of the things I had in my life that I wrote about in my first book, I wish I would have done differently, but you learn from getting burned, as I said. So that's something I want you to continue to contemplate on all these things, because you can put it down into a book and you can make it into a product. You can put a nice little email squeeze page where people can subscribe, and you can just write about whatever, the things that you've learned, and people will like that because they'll feel better about it, because your words and your experiences will soothe them and will help them get through it. And especially when you start getting emails with people with success stories and their gratitude, or how you changed their life, or you prevented them from eating a gun, or whatever it happened to be, that gives you excitement and a compelling reason. You feel like you're actually doing something useful and contributing, and plus it's nice to make good money.
And it motivates you to keep doing more and stuff.
And you make money while you sleep. Because people are watching your videos or listening to your podcast or buying your books or listening to your audiobook and then throwing a donation your way, and you're snoozing and you're making money.
No, it's cool.
Continue contemplating on that. And we'll continue to discuss.
Okay.